So all the hostages have been returned except for the thousands of Palestinian hostages still being kept in Israel's torture camps. There's thousands. Arbitrarily detained, abducted out of places like the West Bank and Gaza over the last 2 years, and thrown in these terror cells, which the Israeli Supreme Court ruled like a month and a half ago that, Israel needs to give them a little bit more food because they're all starving to death. That's what the Supreme Court said. Look, Israel has violated the ceasefire multiple times already. Most recently, they killed 7 civilians, murdered 7 civilians on the coast of Gaza yesterday. And then today they decided to cut the flow of aid in half. First of all, why is aid still being restricted to Gaza? Israel's not buying the aid for... You guys need to understand, Israel's not paying for any of this aid. This is sent by people like us. We're trying to get aid to feed the people of Gaza. I pray to God that the ceasefire holds up, but the fight's not over. This was never about... I guess, in a way, yeah, it was about a ceasefire, but it was never... The ultimate goal was never a ceasefire. It was liberation for the Palestinian people, and that's what people need to understand. We need an end to the occupation. We need to dismantle the apartheid system. We need to dismantle the Zionist project, make sure it never returns again to curse this world. And then we need to liberate the Palestinians, return them to their homes, give them reparations, create a free and equal state called Palestine that protects everybody equally. And that is the goal. That is liberation. And, there's nuance and context in there to a lot of those points, but it's always about liberation, and we're going to keep fighting. And that's my point here. They've put them under siege. They've always been restricting what they're allowed to bring in Gaza, like dual-use items like baby formula, dual use, right? They're saying it's going to be used to, like, commit acts of terror, acts of resistance against the Zionist regime. I mean, no, you're just starving babies. You're just punishing the Palestinian people. You're just crushing them. This is why Gaza is like occupied. This is why there's like this imbalance of power. And that's what it comes down to. It's the imbalance of power between the Zionist state and the Palestinian people that enables the Zionist state to take advantage of the Palestinian people, subjugate them, dominate them, slaughter them with impunity. I mean, what are they going to launch a few rockets over the border? Most of them get intercepted, and then they'll launch a genocide back at you. I mean, it killed 680,000 of your civilians. It's not an equal war. That's why it's not war. That's why it's not a conflict. It's an oppression. It's a genocide. It's an ethnic cleansing. Follow me on my Substack using the link in my bio before this app gets bought by Larry Ellison and put under Zionist control. And I'm worried that they're just going to boot everybody off then. Yeah, that's in my bio. Thank you, and free Palestine.